all of the best repurposed, upcycled, handcrafted treasures are all set up in downtown Burlington for a very vintage market. That's coming up, worth a drive from anywhere. Amy Moyner and Dustin Roth are here today with the market that attracts crowds from all over.
It does.
You guys get folks from everywhere on this.
We do. I would say we get a lot from the Quad Cities, South Quincy, East Peoria, all over the place, quite honestly.
Yeah, so this, how many years for this, Amy? How many years
this
you guys
is
been doing
the
this?
eighth annual
right?
year, yeah.
It's called a very vintage market. And of course, this is trendy beyond belief.
Oh, yes.
This whole concept. And did you find it was the first year, Dustin, that right away people understood what this stuff is about?
They did. So it usually takes about 1 or 2 years to really start to find its legs, but after about that third, fourth year, then it's crowds beyond crowds. All of the vendors love it. We get, I don't know, 10,000 people in downtown Burlington. People love that it's a juried,
Which means, now for, that's kind of an inside term. It means they have to be voted in. Is that right, Amy?
Yeah, we have a committee that goes through each of the applications and finds the best of the best to bring to you in downtown Burlington.
Well, we're looking at some great examples. And how many vendors this year? You guys, what's the number?
120 plus.
Oh my God.
Over 7 city blocks.
7 city, all along, is it all along
downtown
Jefferson
Burlington.
or all over?
Jefferson and Valley Street a little bit, 3rd Street, yes.
Street, yep.
There everybody is outside, and I think this is your video from last year.
Correct, yes.
It was a beautiful day. Have you had in the 8 years a rough weather day?
Yeah.
Yes, and you
I've been here a little bit. Sometimes it's a little hot, sometimes we luck out. I don't think we've ever had any rain.
You haven't?
No, knock
because
on wood.
Because it's been rainy and stormy kind of off and on here. Well, have you thought about what happened if that occurred?
That's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
No.
So
Don't jinx us.
why the heck are we talking about it? It's not going to happen. That was so fun. That little frame that was not like a TV. So these vendors come from all over. Where are they from? Are they mainly Burlington, Amy?
Primarily Iowa, so all over Iowa, Illinois, and Missouri. We do, I think, have one from Minnesota as well.
So we use the words handcrafted, repurposed, upcycled. Well, what's another word for this
Vintage,
stuff?
farmhouse decor, primitives.
Architecture,
there
salvage.
You go.
So bring your truck, because there's a lot of
everything from little handcrafted goods you can fit in your hand to giant shelves, wine barrels, furniture. You know, you see tables we've got there. There are all sorts of decorations.
You said wine barrels.
Oh, yes.
Meaning those are like people are using them for tables, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or
tables, crosses. They take all of the pieces out and make home decor with wine barrels.
Isn't that something? So, you know, this can only grow because more and more people are going into this kind of work.
Yes.
And so it's all really, I mean, it's not stuff from overseas even. It's
no. It's all repurposed stuff. Yeah, probably found in barns around the area, maybe probably from up here as well.
Yeah.
That people are just repurposing, remaking decorations, furniture, you name it, clothing, jewelry, all sorts of soaps.
Sure.
All sorts of things.
So it's coming up on the 16th, this weekend. Now, if you happen to be watching this on a re-air, these folks are really they're in business in other places.
They are.
So what are some examples, Amy, of some of these folks who have storefronts elsewhere?
Well, I think you're familiar with R7, so R7 will be there.
R7 Reclaim,
yes, you can always find them. But we also have several of our businesses in Burlington that are participating in this event, so you can always find them in Burlington. But we also have farmers markets and other markets that we invite these vendors to.
What's new in downtown Burlington? Because I know you want folks to check out the restaurants and cafes and other shopping.
Well, we have 20 plus eateries and drinkeries in downtown, so while you're there, stick around, have yourself a drink and a bite to eat. We also have 20 unique shops, lots of unique shops that will be open after the event, so you can come and shop and see everybody and cool off stations inside those businesses.
Anything you want to add to that, Justin?
For those who, if you've been there before, you know it's fantastic. We get a lot of people down there. So check out a Very Vintage Market Facebook page. The map is up there right now because we have a lot of people that want to get on there quick and see where their selected vendors. They have favorites that they follow around, so you can find
so they
those.
like to pre-shop.
Oh yes, exactly. Same thing with the parking map. We've got some construction going down like everywhere.
Yes.
So we'll have a parking map up there tomorrow so people can find all of the perfect places to park as well.
A Very Vintage Market this Saturday from 9 to 3. And beautiful downtown Burlington, and I'm not exaggerating. It is a beautiful downtown.
Yeah, it is.
You guys have worked really hard, and I know that the recovery. I know you didn't suffer too badly
No,
during
we
COVID,
didn't at all.
and so I know you're doing well. So this is the time to shop this fun market coming up. It's great seeing you both.
Thank you so
Good to
much.
see you.
It's always
I'm
great
sure
to
you'll be
here.
working hard that day.
Oh yeah,
Right? This is your baby.
That's
perfect.
right.
Oh yes, very.
Dustin, Amy, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.